Good morning and happy Saturday. I'm out here earlier than usual before the sun kind of comes up over the patio. We have some house stuff to do today. We're going to clean up the garage. Doesn't that sound like fun? And paint it. So yeah, I can't wait for that. So I wanted to get out early and just get the workout done for today. Uploaded this morning, so it's available this afternoon while we're working. Today you'll need your mat, you'll need your weights. We are going to do a combination of some planks, push-ups, some different variations on plank, a little cardio segment as well, some high intensity, maybe a little kickboxing like we did the other day, and then of course a really good ab work with some new movements, and also our weights, okay? So let's just start off at the end of the mat. We're going to start off facing the mat, feet 2 fist distances apart. Let's just reach the arms up, breathe in. Exhale, diving forward. Look back through the knees, shake out the head. In this position, your abdominals are lifted. Tail is slightly tucked, your back is rounded. And then you roll back up as if you could stack against that wall, imaginary wall. Reach the arms up again. This time we cactus. The arms, open the chest, and then again reaching to the sky. It's a beautiful Saturday. I don't know if the wind is picking up today. Hopefully not too much. Lift and lower your chin. Tuck under the tail. Roll up again. Reaching up. Both big boy dogs are back in Albuquerque, so they left yesterday. Kind of sad, but they'll go up there and have a good time. I'll go on a hike. One more time with our daughter. Not by themselves. Last time, shake out the head. This time we are going to walk it out for that plank, so bend your knees. Walk out in as few hand steps as you can. We're going to hold our plank, this time 20 seconds to start. So here we go, counting down that 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to walk back just to get into that downward dog. Try to press back into your heels. You're looking back towards your feet. Abs are lifted, shoulders are low. Just stretching. Now we're going to walk out our feet to stretch those Achilles tendons and calves just a little bit more. So you're lifting one heel up as you're dropping the opposite heel down, bending that knee on the lifted heel. 2 more sets. And then we're going to go back into the plank. So walk it back out. This time we're going to lift up one hand up off of the mat and tap the opposite shoulder. We're going to do a set of 10. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Walk back to downward dog. Push back in those heels. This time just stretch through the backs of the legs. It's early in the morning, so probably I feel a little less flexible here. And then I'm going to walk back to my feet with my hands. So walking back again, and as few steps as I can with my hands, and then rolling up one vertebra at a time. We're going to do some shoulder rolls here just to kind of get that shoulder girdle awake after those planks. And now roll the shoulders forward, bringing the arms out towards the side of the body. Maybe roll the wrists a little bit here after those planks. 2 more. Last time. Okay, so we're going to roll back down, go back out into the plank. This time we're going to come on our forearms, which is a lot nicer for the wrists. And we're going to do some hip dips with some pelvic lifts, okay, hip lifts. So you'll see how this goes. So we'll do the same way to roll down. We bring the chin to the chest. We roll down. One vertebra at a time. Really stretch through your mid and upper back. And then if you need to bend your knees, bend your knees. Otherwise, hands are down on the mat. First you walk to plank, and then you're going to come down to your forearms. Okay, so now we're in a forearm plank, and what we're going to do is drop our right hip down towards the mat, then come back to plank, and then drop our left hip down, come back to plank, and then lift our hips up, look through our legs towards, or through our frame of our shoulders actually, towards the toes, and then come back to plank. So let's try that again. Drop, drop, and lift it up. Try that again. Drop, drop, and lift it up. The abs should be working really nicely here. Drop, or dip, really, it's more of a dip. Lift it up, hip dip, using those obliques. Lift it up. Let's try 3 more sets. Hip dip, lift it up. 2 more, hip dip. I'm feeling these everywhere. Lift it up. Last time, hip dip, hip lift, or hip dip. Lift it up, and now come down to the knees. Shift back to child's pose. Exhale and breathe. Very good. Okay, so now we're going to go to that quadruped position where we're on the hands and the knees and making more of a table kind of back here. So I'm going to kind of move back, take up some space of my mat. We're going to do cat and cow. So the cat, we round the spine. Exhale. The cow, we extend or lengthen the spine, lift the chin, draw the shoulders down. Let's try that again. Rounding, exhaling. Inhale, lengthening. One more time. Here we go. We're going to round. And then we're going to go into that nice cow or back extension, which is so great. Now come back to neutral. We're going to lift and lower our knees. We're going to curl our toes behind us. And then I'm going to bring my hands in just a little bit more under my shoulders, squeeze into my lats, and just raise the knees up and lower down 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold on 10 for 10 seconds. Stay right here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those knees down. Bring those feet flat. And then again, just shift it back. Shoulders down. Drop the head. Shake it out. All right, very good. We're going to go back to the plank and we are going to go into the leg lift, single leg lift, okay? So leg pull is what we call in Pilates. So I'm going to take my hands back out towards the front of the mat. Take one leg back onto the toes. Other leg extends back. There we are, back in our plank. Again, in plank, you want to really squeeze into your lats, into the side body. Now I'm going to lift my right leg up, point my toes, take that other foot. You see I'm drawing my heel down. Bring it back, bring the foot down. Other side. Good. So we lift, point, flex, lower. Lift, point, flex, lower, lift, point, flex, lower, lift, point, flex, lower. 4 more. Lift, point, flex, lower. Both feet are working. 2 more. You should really feel this in your triceps. 1 more. Shaky, shaky. And then walk your hands back to your feet. Hang low here for a moment. Roll out your wrists. And then roll it up. Bone by bone. Good job. Okay, so now we're going to go into that little bit of a cardio segment. We've already got the heart rate up, so let's just start like we do with our squats. Feet a little bit wider maybe than the widest part of your hip. So it is a little bit wider than those 2 fist distances. Arms to the side of the body, palms facing back. We raise the arms up in front as we sit back into the squat. Weight always shifts into those heels, and we're breathing. The other day I did my workout out here, and it was later in the day. It was more around 11:30, and my mat got so hot from the sun it was hard to even step on it. So this is nice. It's nice and cool right now. Let's do 3 more and 2. We're going to be doing next set just raising up on the toes. Same thing with the squat. So squat, lift on toes. Always breathing, right? We don't want to hold our breath. Breathe in. Wore my tropical pants, my palm frond pants today, imagining maybe I'm in a tropical place. This isn't too bad, right? We're lucky in New Mexico. If you're watching from New Mexico, we have good weather. Let's do 4 more. 3, especially in April. 2, hold this last one up. Okay, now just put the hands on the hips. We're going to just raise and lower the heels 10 times. 1, abs in. 2, how's that posture? 3, 4, working the calves. 5, 6, 7,
8, 9, 10. So we added those calf raises onto the squat and then the squat with the heel raise. And now we are going to do squat with a jump. So let's try it. Squat, jump up. 2, 3, 4, 5, sit way back. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plie. Take up some space on your mat. Rib cage over pelvis, hands on the hips. Just start with your basic plie. Sitting way down into this. Breathing. Right, we like to see to get that heart rate up. Right, our heart's a good large muscle on the body. It needs to be challenged. We need to work our lung capacity. Get out on those brisk walks, hikes. If you're a jogger or a runner, that's great. Cyclist, so good. Whatever you can do to get the heart rate up. Now, we're going to go down on the plie and hold. And we're going to raise one heel up at a time. All right? How are we doing? Stay low, stay stacked. Ribs over pelvis, shoulders are open, collarbone is wide. We have good posture here. Breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do one more on each foot just to even it out. Now, we're going to come down, tap with the palms all the way down, and then just lift. So you want to put your palms down. Okay? So you got to get pretty low. So that means you got to bend those knees pretty deep to get the palms flat onto your mat. All the way. Work in those inner thighs. Work in the glutes, the outer thighs, the quadriceps. Again, your lungs, your heart. We're breathing. 5 more. And 4. 3. Doing okay. 2. One more time. And bring it up. All right. We're going to do a forward and a back kick, okay? So a little balance work, but we'll always stop back in the middle after each forward and back. So you'll see how it goes. So these are done more in parallel, maybe not too far apart. So I'm going to bring my arms in front of me, kind of in a little punching stance, and I'm going to rotate my palm down, knuckles up as I kick forward, and then I kick back. I'm going to look over that shoulder and extend back, okay? This standing leg will stay stable and really help support in your balance. As the other leg works, always bring the foot back down after the forward and then back kick, but try to keep it up between the two, okay? So we'll just try it, see how it goes. So it's a kick forward, whoa, almost lost it, kick back, bring the foot down, forward, back, foot down, forward, back, foot down, balance, forward, back, then the foot comes down. If you need to bring the foot down between the forward and back kick, that's okay. You may see me falter and I may have to do that too. Forward, back, foot down, forward, back, foot down, forward, back, foot down, forward, back, foot down, forward, back. 4 more, forward, back. Woo! Forward, that base leg is working. I can feel it. 2 more, forward, back. Doesn't have to be very high. Forward, back. Almost lost it on that. Let's try the other side. Maybe better on this side with my base leg being my stronger, my dominant leg. We'll find out. So, bring it here. Forward kick, back kick, place the foot. Forward kick, back kick, place the foot. Forward, back. Much easier on my right side balancing me as my left leg does the kicks. Forward, back. I'm actually able to get the leg a little higher and go a little bit more with control. As I say that, I may start faltering here. That's all right. 5 more. It's all about practice. It doesn't have to be perfect. That's why we're here. 3 more. Last 2. Woo! 1 more time. Okay, those were kind of messy, but we got them done. Other day, we did the side kick. We're going to do that, but we're going to step back like in a curtsy. Okay? So, I'm going to step back, kick, step back, curtsy, kick. All right? So just so you saw those for practice, that's what we're going to do 10 times. All right? So we're going to start with that curtsy. Curtsy, kick, curtsy, kick, curtsy, kick. 3. I come down on that curtsy, both arms. Kick out the arm and the leg. And reach. Really working those quads. Hip flexors. Balance on my base leg. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Those are tough. You guys did great on that. Hopefully. Hopefully you're out here working with me when you get a chance to see these, practicing too. So we're going to curtsy the leg that's going to be kicking behind the base leg. So we come down. Again, now I have got my dominant leg stabilizing me, my right leg, as my left leg does that step back and kick. So, in my body, it feels a little bit easier. 5, 4, I just said that. 3, 2, these are great for me. 1, I'm really challenged on that balance to this morning, and then shake it out. Awesome, pick your weights up. I'm gonna grab a little water. Alrighty, catch the breath. Okay, back to plie for the arm work. So, we're gonna do the forward double arm raise with the plie 10 times. Here we go. 1, abs in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, feet are wide, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bicep curl, we're going to do that bicep curl with that plie. Palms face forward, 1. Again, if you want to use heavier weights, that's okay with me. Good. And we always breathe, especially after that little high intensity circuit. We got the heart rate going. Let's try 5 more. And 4, 3, 2. We're going to hold this last plie. Then, holding the plie. Elbows are wide, all right? Palms face away from your body. You go up, you tap your dumbbells, bring it back down. All right, we're going to go 2, 3, abs in. 4, go a little lower. 5, 6, squeeze into your back. 7, 8, 9, 10. We come out of the plie. We're going to bring our arms here, and we're just going to do a little bit in standing, external, internal rotator. These are great to do for shoulder health, rotator cuff work, shoulder mobility. Good. We have all that synovial fluid in our joints, helping keep our joints lubricated, able to move. We think about our functional fitness, right? We want our fitness to increase our ability to just do our daily life activities. 2 more. You may have done a couple more than 10. Last one. Very good. Now we take both weights in one hand. Remember, I'm going to have my opposite leg of where my weights are in the front. My other leg in the back, the same leg that has the weights. And I'm just going to bend into my forward knee and maybe soften my back knee. I'm going to lean my torso forward. My other hand just places on the thigh or maybe the hip, whatever you like. And we're going to bend the elbow, score off your shoulders, lift the elbow high, belly in, and extend. We're going to do 20 tricep extensions. So you're looking out towards the end of your mat or even past your mat. With your gaze, you are really trying to stay square across your front of your shoulders. You're trying to have your elbow high, but not so high it turns your body. Good. Breathing. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, with the straight arm, we're going to bend both knees, tap the floor outside of the base foot, stand up, reach the arms up. So we bend and reach, down, and up. Let's do 12, 3, and up, 4, all the way up, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4 more, 4, bring it up, 3, all the way up, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay, other side. Switch the weights. Opposite leg goes into the front. Other leg is back, behind with the heel up. Square it off. Lean forward a little bit. Wherever you want to place your hand for a little bit of support help. Bring up the elbow. Scroll from the shoulders, belly in. Extend at the elbow and bend. 2, 3, 4. Kind of perfect your stance or play with it a little bit so you feel solid through your feet, even though that back foot has the heel up. How are we doing? Hopefully we're doing all right. And we're breathing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, the arm is here. I'm going to reach down, bend both knees, reach up all the way to the sky. Here we go. Let's try 1, 2, 3. Try to tap the floor. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Overhead press. Come on. 9, 10. 2 more. You got this. 11. And last time on 12. Very nice. Go ahead and put your weights down. We are going to do some oblique work for some planks, some plank dips, some plank movements. So just come down on your mat, seated first on one side. Of course, it doesn't matter which side because we're going to do both. So we're going to practice lifting up into that plank. What you're going to try to do first is have your top leg in the front with the foot flat. The bottom leg, both legs are bent. The bottom leg is on the pinky side of the foot. And I'm going to just take my arm that's on the top here and just reach it out across my thigh and knee. This arm underneath of me is a little bit past my shoulder, just slightly on my palm. So I'm going to be lifting up the body, taking the arm width, and coming into a little bit of a side bend plank. Okay? So we're going to try it. Here we go. 1. We're going to try 10. 2. Each time come all the way down. 3. 4. 5. We got 5 more in you. 5. There's a bunch of ants out here today. 4. 3. They're on my mat. 2. Woo! And 1. Now hold this shape here for 5. 4. Lift up those hips. 3. Belly in. 2. 1. And bring it down. Very good. Okay. So now we come onto the forearm. I'm going to extend my legs out. And I'm going to take the top arm, put the fist down, plant this palm down, or even just be on the outer, part of my fist, pinky side down, whichever feels good. And we're just going to raise and lower the hips. 1, hip dip, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did you feel those? I sure did. Let's do the other side. Sweep it around. Here comes Mr. Sun. He's coming. Okay, so remember, we are going to be top leg bent and open. Foot is flat. Bottom leg bent. Pinky side of the foot down. This arm is out over the knee. This hand underneath me is slightly out in front of my shoulder to the side. And I'm going to lift up, bring the arm over the ear. Okay? 10 times. We're going to try it. 1, 2, abs in, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way down. I missed that one. 9. Remember, we're going to hold on 10. Let's try it. Hold here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it down. Good work. Onto the forearm. Legs extend. Make sure you're right there on that outer thigh and hip. Hip dips. We raise up. We dip back down. You can be on the fist if you need to. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. Okay, get those ants out of here. Come down onto your back. I think I'm going to turn around so I'm not facing into the sun. Roll downs, right from the seated position. Feet are flat. On the sits bones, we are still practicing these. Arms out, tuck under. Tap that low back. Sit up tall. Here we go. 2. Breathe up. 3. All the way up. 4. 5. 6. 7. We got these. 8. We're practicing these every time we do a workout. One more time. Come halfway up, hold it. Okay, rotation. I'm going to rotate away from the camera. Take that arm with me. Back into the midline. Other side. And rotate. Again, keep drawing the ribs in. The navel in. Head and neck. Move with your body. Think about your head as the very top bone of your spinal column. It sits above that cervical spine one, or vertebral one, and that you're moving your neck and head with that entire spine from your low back. Good. One more in each direction. Good. Now take the hands behind the head, tuck under, roll down. Widen through your elbows, extend your spine, lift up through the ribs a little bit. When you lift your head, press that space that's below your low back away, and then roll up. Harder to do here with the hands behind the head than out to the side. Find some extension here. Lift the head. Exhale, press into the feet, lift, fight for it. Here we go. Slowly down. Extend the spine, lift up through the chest and ribs. Exhale, push the space as the head lifts. Squeeze the belly, roll it up. We're going to do 5. We have 2 more. Breathe. And again, lift, curl. Let's try one more time. Rolling down slowly. Big breath in. Exhale, lift the head, tuck the chin, roll it up. All right, we're going to come all the way back down. Now we're going to keep the hands behind the head. We're going to take the feet into little prayer monkey feet and just rest the pinky side of your foot, both feet, on the mat with the knees apart, like in a butterfly, kind of a winged, open wing. And we're going to do butterfly crunches here. So we're going to bring our arms actually out. Let's just bring our hands in front. But if you need your hands behind your head and it helps support the head and it feels better for your neck, then please do that. All right, so I'm going to take my arms kind of at an angle, like where the ceiling would meet the wall. And I'm just going to crunch and bring it back down. Now I'm trying to get up through the tip of those shoulder blades each time, but you always want to keep your chin tucked, because if you come back here and you lift that way, you can see my neck is really straining. So I always want to be looking out towards that, like I'm looking to the tree line, or if you're inside, you're looking to where the ceiling meets the wall, even when you lay down, because you're not coming up straight. You're not coming up like this. You're flexing, right? You're flexing that upper back, that thoracic spine. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Now, take the hands, grab your mat, keeping the legs in this position. You're going to do a reverse crunch, lifting up through that posterior tailbone, spine, tailbone, and a little lumbar, and then come all the way back down here 10 times. So let's try it. Grab your mat, big breath in, exhale, crunch. Tap that pinky side of your foot. Bring it all the way back down. So I really aim to find that work from the upper abdominals and the lower abdominals. And in Pilates, we're always working those deeper abdominals, the transversus abdominis. That is your support system for your back. Let's try 3 more. And 2. And 1. Good. Now, we're going to keep the leg like this, but we're going to take the left hand back behind the head, and we're going to raise the right leg in this shape as we curl and rotate to that leg. So you'll see how it goes 10 times. We're going to curl 1, 2, 3. So I'm rotating to my right with my left shoulder.
My other leg and other arm are down on the mat. Breathing. 4, I can feel these. 3, little inner thigh work, 2. 2, one more time, 1. How did we do on those? Those were tough, yes? You did it. Okay, other hand back behind the head. My right hand's behind my head. I'm going to raise up my left leg as I curl to that left side. Here we go. 1, rotate. 2, 3. Bringing your elbow, your foot, your knee down each time. Sometimes we think if we want to go through it faster, we don't bring everything back down and start over, but then you're just shortening the movement. You're kind of cheating a little bit. We don't want that. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch the legs out nice and long and straight. Give yourself a really good stretch here from that upper, mid, and lower abdominal wall. We're going to go right into your hundreds. Bring your feet in flat, knees and feet together. Squeezing your knees and feet together. Keep the feet on the mat. Just raise your arms straight up over your shoulders and plant your back bones down on your mat. Tuck your chin. First, we have to raise the legs to tabletop together without changing anything else. So we breathe in. Exhale, lift the legs to tabletop. Another breath in. Exhale, bow forward. Another breath in. Exhale, extend the legs, turn out the feet, and start to pump. Breathe in and out. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Chin to the chest, looking towards your knees, up and over your chest. Trying to get those scapula up. Lower the legs a little bit if you want a more challenge. Four more. 3 more. Last 2, squeeze the belly. 1 more time. Exhale fully, hug your knees and bring it down. Oh, we got those hundreds done. Good job. All right, so we're gonna roll ourselves up. Very nice. We're gonna go into a saw movement for spinal rotation. So you're just gonna take your feet a little wider than your mat. Flex your feet. Sit up high on your sits bones. If you have maybe a small pillow or a yoga block and you feel that your hamstrings are tight, and when you extend your legs, your back is a little more here. If you sit up on something, that'll help you get a little more taller and a little more neutral in the spine to start with, and that's what we want. So sometimes it's just the hamstrings are really tight, and no matter what you do, you can't really bring yourself up to seated tall. So put something underneath of you if you need to. Arms are out a little wider than your legs. You're gonna rotate to one leg, bow, chop twice. This other hand behind you rotates, lift, rotate, chop twice. Again, our saw movement is done from the waist through the outstretched arm, including the neck and the head. And you get a little shoulder rotation. So that's why we did those weighted rotator cuff movements earlier. Really great, again, for flexibility, spinal flexibility, but also back stretching. How are we doing? Let's do 2 more sets. We're getting a lot of this today, which is great. We want our spine to be flexible in all directions. Last time. Good, very nice, okay. All right, so I'm gonna bring the legs under me. We're gonna do a little glute work. I'm gonna come down on the forearm. And extend the leg closest to the camera, which is my right leg. Square off my shoulders, make sure my head isn't dropping. Draw the shoulders down the back. Raise and tap the foot, so raise the leg. Long leg, no soft knee. Working the glutes. Even men need to do this. This is a really great exercise to strengthen the back body. Athletes are learning how important it is to work on the back of their body, the side of the body, not just that one-dimensional front of the body. Now we're going to lift, flex the foot, kick, extend, keeping the femur high. Abs are in. Breathing. Shoulders down. 5, 4. We've done these series before. This whole little series. It's a good one. And now keep it bent, cross to the other side of that opposite knee. Bring it up. Cross. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold on, 10, pump it up, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, shift it back, stretch. Shake out the head, slide the hands in. How are we doing? We got the other leg to do. Feeling okay? Okie dokie, let's get it done. So forearms. I worked my right leg, the closest one to the camera last time, so I'm on my left side. Draw the shoulders down, square it off. We're going to just raise and tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Flex the foot, kick, extend. 1, 2, 3, 4. Use your bicep triceps here to help stabilize. You're making that kind of a tripod to hold up your torso, but you're also using those pec muscles, lat, chest, back muscles. 3, 2, 1. Now cross it across, back. 1, 2, really squeeze. 3, 4, down with intention. 5, 6, 7, watching these ants. 8, 9, 10, pump it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, go slower. 3, 2, 1, bring it down, shift it back. Good. Nice. Now let's just take the knees apart, feet together. A little deeper child's pose here. Shoulders down. And breathe. Very good. Walk your hands in. Curl your toes under. Come up onto the toes. Get back in those heels a little bit. Stretching. Breathe in and out. Push off your fingertips and your toes, and then just roll it up. Good. We're going to do a quick cardio segment here. Just a little bit more heart rate. We get this pony in. Grab water. If you've got some water next to you, good time to stay hydrated. I'll probably get a sip too. Alrighty. Sun's coming out. Okay, so we're just going to start with some side lunges. So I'm going to start in the middle. I'm going to reach out, lunge, bring it back. Lunge, back in. So I'm just taking a single leg out. It's kind of like a side squat really, but I'm, kind of lunging to the side. Just moving out before I sit back. So I'm keeping the legs stationary. Very good. Nice. Let's do 4. 3, 2. Now pump it up here, pump it down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back in the middle, it's the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sit way into that. 6, 7, 8, 9, hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back in the middle. Okay, so now I'm going to take one leg back behind me. I'm going to reach down and then the other side. So I'm just trying to kind of go side to side with my opposite arm, tapping the mat as that opposite leg goes to the other corner. So I'm kind of working from the center of my mat, reaching down, make it a little bit bigger, travel a little bit more. How are we doing? Really working through the glutes now and breathing. Let's do 4 on each side. 3 more. Feeling good. 2 and 1. All right, very good. Let's try those squat thrusts again. Woo! Yeah, that heart rate. So remember, we're going to squat, tap the mat, shoot those legs back behind, come back up. Let's try it. Squat, back, out, up. These probably don't look very graceful, but that's okay. I hope you're doing them. Five more. Almost there. Three more. Two more. One more time. Bring it up. Those are tough. Shake out the legs. Heart rate down. Let's stretch it out. Good job today. Take the feet wide and turn out side to side. Let's just stretch. Keep the head above the heart here as you just start catching the breath. I don't know if I have energy to clean the garage or paint, but we're gonna try. And now hold here. Bring those hands down. Rock into this leg that's underneath of you. As you extend long, stretching those inner thighs, flexing the foot. And then come back to the middle. Shift the other side. Lift up that foot. Curl those toes back. Get a little dorsiflexion. Foot health is so important. Make sure you stretch, mobilize your feet. If you do a lot of running, maybe roll on a tennis ball. Ice is your friend if you start getting any ankle or knee pain. Come back in the center. We're going to just take those toes forward, drop the head, shift the torso back through the frame of the knees, relax the shoulders. Take a couple deep breaths in and out. More for me. Good. Bring yourself back up. Rotate the whole shape. Bring the knee down. First thing I want to do, of course, is make sure this forward knee is bent but not past my toes. So as I shift forward a little bit with my pelvis to stretch those hip flexors, my knee still doesn't go past the toes. I'm going to hold this shape for a moment. Lift up through the sternum. Single arm, the one on the opposite side of the leg that's bent in front, reaches up and back. We take both hands down, we frame the forward foot, we curl the toes behind, and we go into our little triangle stretch. Stretching the back of the forward leg. Come back into the middle, toes forward again. Let's go a little wider with your feet. Bring those forearms down now. Look back. Couple breaths in and out. Bring the shape up. Rotate to the other side. Carefully place the knee down. All right, so check that forward knee. Square it off. Opposite arm as the leg that's in front reaches up. We look up, we lean back. Hopefully you're giving your back some extension every day. So important, especially if you're doing a lot of sitting at your desk, Zooming, typing, computer work. We tend to hunch those shoulders forward, so we need to really go into some chest opening work. Turn back to the center, walk the feet in. All right. Stay right here, just look back at your knees and shake out your head. Lift and lower your chin. Relax your shoulders. Heart rate should be down. We like getting the heart rate up, but it's important to see how quickly you can recover your heart rate. And now push off with your fingertips. Slowly articulate. One vertebra at a time. Let's take just a little bit bigger stance. Smile. You did a workout. Hopefully you're getting some other movement in your daily life. Maybe you could be doing some of those yoga classes that our yoga studios in town are offering online, which are great. Hopefully you're getting outside, walking, right? You don't need to really venture far from your home. You can walk around your neighborhood. And then bring those arms out, right? Just kind of getting that shoulder girdle again to stretch. Reach up, breathe in. Lean back, cactus arms.
And then dive forward. And again, tuck under. Reach it up. And lean back. Dive forward. Last time. We're just going to come up and say thank you for joining me. You guys have a wonderful weekend. Thank you again so much. We'll see you next time.